Hi guys, dctmakes here. Right, following on from the pulse pump deal, try and get you down here. You've got the breather from the engine back into the carburetor instead of it just being blocked like last time, to proof the pressure coming down from the crankcase vent to the pump, to see if when you blocked off that pipe, or you block off the top of the carburetor, you increase the pressure in the case, which increase the pump pulse. And we proved that, we showed that last time. So this time just got a little squat handmade kind of bean can top and a plate underneath blocking off, because there's obviously round. The plate down here is like a slightly, it's rectangle with the corners rounded out, and see if the pressure on the back pressure from there being a restriction because of the filter on here also increases the pressure back to where, you know, the designers wanted it in the first place. So here we go, and then I'm going to do short video on, or the back end of this video on, where you change the oil on this thing. A couple of people have asked, and not necessarily really obvious, and there's two places. Obviously that's where you put it in, right here, put your oil in here. But for right now we're just going to do, I dare say we shouldn't call it a cold start because it's 73 degrees, but cold as in hasn't started for a week. So we just see if the pump works. So we're going to be, you guys can't see it real well unless you zoom right in, but obviously this is turning a mass here in the Cushman clutch assembly, so it takes a little while longer because it's not banging away really quickly on the starter motor, but we'll give it a shot here. I'm going to do the normal procedure for a 670 is like quarter throttle if you read the instructions, but here we go. See how long it takes for the pump to pull. And no choke. You just get a little warmth into it. Remember the electric fuel pump's off now, running on the back on the replacement diaphragm pump. So I'm by this time normally on the old pump, as you've seen from the previous videos, I couldn't take my foot off the pedal. Here, look. Foot's off the pedal. Look, she'd be idling. Fuel filters doing the normal thing. But if I took that filter off, I would theoretically, I'll give it a shot, I would theoretically be increasing the capability of the vent to release the vacuum that it's producing. But with the filter on, I'm actually closing that off, increasing the pulse that's going to the diaphragm pump. Hence, listen to that. Nice. Okay, the switch off. Okay, obviously it's not up to temp yet, but here we go for a start. No pedal. That's pretty good. That's the best it's ever run even from out of the box, like I said before. Okay, now, a couple of people have said, where'd you change the oil? Not exactly obvious, but let me try and take you out the stand here. and we'll have a little mooch around here, see if we can get you a better shot. Okay, 2 locations, and they're really inaccessible if you have it mounted in certain ways. Let's go around this side here. All right. Come in past this, get some light on the subject. Alright, there's the filter, stupid fram. Tell you about that in a second. You see that little tiny bolt right down there? Looks like it's part of the base of the engine where it would mount, and it is. But there's one of those each side, and that's the oil drain. And there's one on each side. God. Need longer fingers. Right there in the middle of the screen. Right there. And obviously you need something underneath here, like one of those form funnels to get it off. It depends if the engine was mounted long ways and you could get to each side, it would be easy to drain. If you have it this way, not so easy, but that's where you drain it. Now about why the hell have I got a fram on there? I'd never run fram, but when you take that oil filter off the 670, pay note, if you look at where the central screw fixing is for the oil filter, there is a extended boss there that sticks out about 1/4 of an inch. Now the type of filter you need has to have an equivalent relief in the base plate to accept that boss, else you'll screw a filter onto it and it'll look like it's seated and it really isn't. So I'm still looking for a clean supplier of that. I ordered 3 different ones, all saying, yeah, they fit on the 670. No way, that's the only one I found so far. Obviously it needs to be changed, fram's not very good. But that's just where to change the oil and some information about the oil filter. DCTmakes out. You guys have a good weekend. Bye.